Alright, y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my Twisted Life of Poetry. I'm Poetry. You are here for just a random ride video today. I'm on my way home from work, and I've been spending the day just catching up on Ti Bivens' channel. And I know she had mentioned before that she did like a thank you video for me on Thursday. She normally do shout out videos to people on her channel. And today I'm like just getting around to like watching it. And I don't know why, but I just got so freaking emotional watching this doggone video. And I was gonna come home at first and like sit down and do a response to it. And I was like, you know what, I might as well just do it while I'm driving right now. It just like really touched me that I touched her. And I'm not talking about it in a freaky way. Y'all know I'm kind of silly. But there's a lot going on in my life right now that I have been dealing with. And when you don't have like a supportive base around you, it gets kind of overwhelming. So just to have someone say something nice about you and appreciative about you, you know, just I guess just kind of got me in my feels. So Ti Bivens, I love and appreciate you, and I just want to thank you for thinking of me today. And like I am really fucking crying and shouting me out in your video. One of the things she brought up was that she asked me to do a colorism tag for brown girls, and from that video it kind of touched her. And like I say, now it's like having a trickle down effect. And I've been telling her that like I'm in tears for real, and she probably didn't believe it, but for real, like I'm in serious tears. Like right now I can't stop fucking crying. But I had planned on doing another colorism video. I hope y'all can hear me, because I'm all emotional and shit, so my voice is all caught up. But I had planned on doing another colorism video, and I was gonna like talk about the colorism that I see in the media. I was gonna talk about, you know, like as far as music is concerned, the colorism that I talking that like just lyrics and songs and things like that. But since doing this colorism, the very first and only colorism video that I've done, I have been getting a lot of recommended videos from YouTube about colorism. So I've been kind of watching other videos about it. And since I started watching these other videos, I read the comments. That's the one thing you shouldn't do on videos, is read the comments, unless it's on your own channel. But I started reading the comments. And the more and more I read, the more and more I get pissed the fuck off. Just on my video alone, some of the comments that I had on the video, or the responses that I had on my video, pissed me the fuck off. A lot of people didn't actually comment on the video itself. I got messages in my messages through YouTube. I got inboxes on Twitter, and I got inboxes on Instagram in regards to my colorism video. About a year or so ago, maybe 2 years ago now, my mom, my daughter, and I, we did an Ancestry DNA video. And I titled the video, Guess Who's Black? Me and my family, with my mom and my daughter. A lot of people know the background with me and my mom, but we do still have some kind of good, funny moments. We Joan on each other. I'm not sure if you know what Joan means, throwing shots, you know, throwing jabs, talk about each other, kind of like your mama jokes with your mama and your daughter. We do that type of stuff. So our video, I thought, was full of fun. I don't apologize for anything I've said, but it's 2 years later and people are still coming on there trying to tell me what it is for me to be black as a black person. So with that, with the colorism video, like I say, I get angry, and I've been trying not to get angry, because when I read a lot of negative shit, it triggers me as far as like my mental status is concerned. And I'm trying to like not be triggered, because I'm currently not in therapy right now. Oh, I'm about to lose my voice because I'm getting upset. So, one of the things I mentioned in that very first colorism video is that how people use the amount of melanin that you have in your skin to determine whether or not you are black enough for them. What I'm seeing on a lot of these colorism videos in the comment section are people discounting other people's blackness. I mean, they are going hard on the person. Like, one of the things that people mention is that how disgusted they are that dark-skinned people are trying to call themselves brown so that they won't have the negative stigma about being dark. But they're disgusted by it. They're not just making a mention that black people, darker skinned people are saying that they're brown, but they're disgusted by the fact that the darker skinned people are saying that they're brown, because they're not brown. They're dark. They're dark skinned. And the way that these comments are written is such a negative tone. Or the flip side of it, they're pissed off that light-skinned people are calling themselves brown, as if dark or light are the only two layers of shades or hues that we as black people can have. And then I think I read on one video channel that people who call themselves brown skin are just subjecting themselves to the white patriarchy and the white supremacy and adding and trying to follow what white people think of us, as if pushing us all into one category of being light or dark is not doing the same thing. You people, you fucking commenters are the exact thing that we are talking about in these colorism videos. This is my first question to each and every one of you. What the fuck does it matter to you what the fuck I think I am as far as my skin tone? Why does it bother you so fucking much if I consider myself to be brown skin or not? Okay, or the next person, dark skin, don't consider themselves to be dark. Like I said, when I looked at, I mentioned Gabrielle Union, I mentioned one other comment, I think her name was OLO, mentioned what do I could consider myself to be if people like Kelly Rowland is dark skinned or look something like that. I don't remember the exact comment or whatever. I actually don't consider Kelly Rowland dark skinned because I've seen her in real life, standing next to her, and the sister's almost the same color as me. When we standing next to each other face to face, she's almost the same color as me, if not exact same color as me. So I don't consider her to be dark skinned. But what fucking difference does it make that what I consider myself or the next person? Why are we as black people so fucking hell-bent on trying to separate and break down each other? Just like the whole argument about the biracials and whether or not they Afro-Latino, whether or not we as black people are tearing each other down more than the white people are, in my opinion, because I don't fucking deal with white people a lot. So I don't have that direct impact, in my social group. But in my social group, like, I got a girlfriend. Y'all know Mocha. She helped write the book with me. We always throw jabs at each other. But normally when she throw a jab at me, it's about my skin tone. About that I may say something, or if we love words. We love words. But if I use a big word, she was saying that I'm starting to dig into my white side. I remember I brought up the Ancestry DNA video because, like I said, if you look at myself, my daughter, my mother, I think I am the lighter complected one of the three of us. My daughter is on the darker spectrum compared with us three. But on our Ancestry DNA, I'm the one that got the most African in it. I had somebody tell me today that I'm mixed and I just need to accept it, because my DNA is 89% African and 11%. 89% African, 1% Native American, 2% in the Pakistan, West Asian, which is Pakistan, Indian, which is really fucking Africa. So I just bumped my shit back up to 91% because all that shit is Africa. But yeah, And the rest of it, 8% of it was European. So they said that I'm just mixed. Baby, everybody in this fucking world is mixed with something. We all have some type of adage in there. Even if you're in Africa, usually Africa people are mixed with another type of country. They may be from Ghana and from Somalia mixed together, but they still aren't 100% anything. But I am a black woman, through and motherfucking through, and ain't nobody gonna sit here on YouTube and tell me otherwise. So when I read these comments, I just think, how fucking ignorant are you simple bitches? And yes, I'm calling you a simple bitch. If you fucking mad about it, then I'm fucking talking to you. You simple motherfucking bitches. That y'all are so goddamn ignorant that y'all are still trying to tear each other down based on the skin complexions. We got so much motherfucking shit to deal with other goddamn races of people that we gonna sit here and continuously tear us down. And you think that you not falling into the damn divide that the fucking white people set up for us back in the day. You think that you innocent or free of that shit, you simple-minded, ignorant bitches, you. I'm at my motherfucking house. I needed to get that off my chest. Because this started off with an appreciation, a thank you for Ti Bivens just being able to appreciate anything that I do. Anybody that comes on this channel that can appreciate anything that I do or say. I mean, I wholeheartedly like rock with y'all and fuck with y'all. And at the same time, because it switched over to a whole nother subject matter, because we was talking about the colorism, I'm here to say that anybody else that don't like what the fuck I say and or do, or who the fuck I am, or what the fuck I represent, fuck you. Sit on it and spin on it, bitch, because I don't really give a damn. That's pretty much how I feel about it. That's the end of my goddamn ride home. Shit. I'm sorry, Ty. This was supposed to be to you, about you, and I told you I was being triggered. I knew I was being triggered, and I fed into it. Thank y'all for coming back to this channel. Like if y'all want to, comment if y'all want to. Hell, I might even turn the comments off because I don't need to be triggered no more. I'm already in that space. I don't know. But I'm going to upload this video because that's what the fuck I'm intended to do when I first push record, was upload this bitch. Peace.